And this is Paolo, and this is another summary of an interview in conversation artificial intelligence that I just had. So today I have interviewed Reza Kazemipour, who is kind of a Silicon Valley figure. He is at the same time a partner in several venture capitals, but also an operational person that works as a business developer for a number of startups that are financed by these venture capitals that he is part of. So extremely interesting interview, and we really focused on healthcare, and now healthcare is gonna change in the next 3 to 15 years because of the use of artificial intelligence and other technologies. So it was an amazing and very interesting conversation because we could look at the future of how our life will look like in a few years from now. So three things are really important that I want to talk about this interview. And the first one is basically that one of the sectors of healthcare that is benefiting the most of artificial intelligence is telemedicine. And the reason why telemedicine is going to be much more diffused in the world than it is today, it's because it will enable doctors to serve patients much, much quicker. And also, it will, if you like, save costs in the process of serving the patients. So the dream is, if you can detect that the person needs an antibiotic, you can basically do this at distance. You can do it in 5 minutes, and you can have them going and buy the antibiotic within 15 minutes from the moment in which they have the encounter with the disease or anything, so rather than they have maybe to wait couple of days, or they need to go to the primary care physician, depending on the country where you are, and then schedule an appointment after 5 hours or after 1 day or 2 days and all of that. The second thing that we discussed about is that these amazing technologies that are emerging in the healthcare space, so they all based on some kind of machine learning that helps the doctor either to identify a disease or to learn if a certain pharmaceutical derivative has worked well in a case rather than another case. So they're all kind of assistants for the doctor at different stages of the interaction with the patient. And what we learned is basically that the importance of adoption is paramount, and this is the same in many other markets, but particularly here, being able to convey the right information, being able to target the right group of customers, being able to understand who are your customers are the things that are crucial for a startup. So Reza, who is been working in business development, sales, and marketing for a long time, it explains what are the key insights to be successful at basically selling these solutions to the various counterparts in the healthcare ecosystem. And one thing that came up particularly is that he believes the channel partnerships is the way to go in a complex industry like this to diffuse or sell a new technology and a new solution. The last thing we look about is really the future, and he came up with this idea, and it's just the only thing I'm gonna really talk about today. And it's basically, in the future, you're gonna sit in your car, and if anything happens to you, like your pressure goes down, or you don't feel well, the car is gonna be able to park aside, and an ambulance is coming, or a kind of some kind of drug is coming to you automatically. And that to me is an amazing future, because how many kind of accidents happen because people do not feel well, but then maybe they lose control and they go and kill themselves and other people as well. Or how many times it happens that somebody is in a heart attack and it dies because there is no immediate help that is available. Whereas in an interconnected future, this probably can be a much better situation for the patient. I do understand there is a question of privacy here, because basically these machines are gonna know and own every single element of our life, but I value the benefits that could come out. So in conclusion, this was a very interesting interview. Once more, it was about the field of telemedicine and how artificial intelligence is enabling the next generation of healthcare and integrated services. If you're new to this channel, it is an honor and privilege to have you here. If you're coming back, thank you so much for your time. I look forward bringing you additional content in the future. Thank you. Bye-bye.